Now to our big story tonight, the 12 News I-Team exposing the outbreak.
Tonight, we're investigating dozens of disturbing coronavirus cases at a Yavapai County nursing facility.
Team 12's Bianca Bono has our story.
Yeah, guys, not only has this nursing facility been cited by the state's Department of Health Services, it's also had more than 70 confirmed cases of the coronavirus and several deaths. Granite Creek Health and Rehabilitation, a skilled nursing facility in Prescott, home to 128 certified beds, is also now home to what health officials describe as likely the worst coronavirus outbreak in Yavapai County.
I've been crying every other day because residents that I have taken care of for over 5 years are now dead.
Current and former employees of Granite Creek anonymously blowing the whistle to the 12 News I-Team, claiming the facility failed to keep them safe by accepting in new residents presumed positive, lacking protective equipment, and even asking employees to come work if they were sick.
Something's going wrong here. They kept bringing residents in.
Before they knew it, employees saying the outbreak was out of control.
Once that one person, the very first person came up positive, it just went like a wildfire.
Then spreading to staff.
My co-workers are in that building right now working with the COVID.
It's definitely a concern.
Leslie Horton, Yavapai County's Community Health Services Director, says she received several complaints about Granite Creek, so she turned to the state. To date, she says the facility has had more than 70 coronavirus cases.
Of the 77 cases, 26 of those were staff. And so we had 51 who are residents. That's a rather sizable outbreak.
Making matters worse, Horton saying 10 Granite Creek residents who have died since the start of the coronavirus outbreak have been COVID-related. Amid the outbreak in early June, the state coming into Granite Creek for a survey, finding the facility, quote, failed to maintain an infection control program, noting staff failed to wear appropriate PPE and failed to perform hand hygiene when leaving a room. As of July 20th, that citation had not been corrected.
We are actually here in Prescott outside the facility today.
12 News attempting to speak on camera with Mike Rasmussen, Granite Creek's executive director. He never returned our calls, instead responding to an email saying in part, at all times we have acted in a manner consistent with our goal of promoting and protecting the health and well-being of our residents and our staff. Regarding the state citation, Rasmussen adding their quote, continuing to refine our existing infection control approaches and techniques.
It's sad to me that we had to have these examples of how things can go wrong.
Now, Horton says county health officials are offering daily support and state investigators following up on its citation. But some employees believe it's not enough.
Do you think that lives could have been saved had Granite Creek approached this differently?
Oh yes, because there's people that had the COVID that if that COVID hadn't got spread, they'd still be there.
In Prescott, Bianca Bono, 12 News.